Yo, yo, bang, bang. Shout out Rap Grid, feel me? It's past, representing Oakland, town business. Go to Rap Grid for all the battle rap dopeness, man. Got what I mean? Got.
Yo, it's direct Rap Grid. We in Beantown, Boston, Massacre. You know, usually I do the ultimate guides a little earlier, but I said, you know what? I actually had it filmed, but I said I think it would be doper to give y'all a guide to go along with while you watching the pay-per-view, because some of y'all don't know some of the battlers. Some of y'all ain't educated on all this lyricism and these hot bars and the history. So, you know, I like to give y'all a little something, and I'm gonna try to keep the blog a little short this time. So look, man, Massacre, this is my hometown, you know what I mean? So I'm excited to be here. And the card is exciting. You know, this might be the biggest card of the year, you know what I'm saying? My dude, DJ Trackstar in the background, so I might be having to reference him and shit like that. Biggest card of the year, you say?
Yeah, so far.
Well, Trackstar says it, so run the jewels and run your card, because it's the biggest one of the year, all right? Dirt and Prof-ac is not going down. I was excited to see Prof-ac finally get on a big card. That's been my man for years. He worked hard for it. And I was excited to see Dirt come back into that spotlight. Hopefully it gets to go down at the next event or in the near future. Shotty P and Xcel. Now, Xcel, of course a homie, of course a lyricist. He's had some really great battles, and some battles when you seen him and was like, yo, I want to see you step your aggression up. I want to see you do this to really take your style over the top. Last time I saw him was at the Writer's Block in homie battle where he went against Big Cannon. You know what I'm saying? The Shotty P, man, he's hungry. He's dope. A lot of people got him as like a sleeper rookie of the year candidate. And I think he's really hungry, and I think Xcel can get caught sleeping if he didn't prepare accordingly, you know. So I don't. Who you got?
I mean, it's hard to say. I saw Shotty at Black. I thought Shotty was dope.
Yeah, he's nice,
so
right?
Just out of familiarity, I want to say him, but Xcel's dope too, so it's hard to say.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like there's no conclusive evidence to say that either of them would win at this moment in time. Y'all decide in the comments. Bangz and DNA. DNA is a hard person to predict, because it's like either he's gonna care and he's gonna get the crowd rocking, or he's gonna be like, yeah, fuck that shit. Where Bangz is like, he's kind of like an alter ego of Gwitty. You know what I'm saying? Like the way he get people excited for his bars and shit like that. It's kind of like Bangz. It's kind of like Bangz and the E Pharaoh and their whole crew got like a cult following within the cult following of battle rap. You know what I'm saying? Like Bangz, Trackstar was just telling me, I didn't see Bangz and QP yet. He was telling me it was the best battle ever.
It's fire.
You know what I mean? And but I like to edge DNA certain battles, because people might say, oh, he's not as lyrical as blah, blah, blah. But just his performance and turning the jets on when his back against the wall, that's something not a lot of people know really how to combat with. I guess this is Bang's first. I guess the QP battle was a shot, but I feel like he's on a big card too. They putting some faith in him, so I think this is his first shot to really prove that he can really bop, babaloo, bop, bop, bam, bam. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna give the edge to DNA, because I want to see what Bangz does with this kind of pressure. Because this is like a Bangz, your career can get popping once this battle happens, like for real. So we'll see how it goes down. You know what I mean? Jonai and Danny Myers, man. I'm excited. When I got announced, I was like, yes, hell yeah. Danny Myers, man, bar god. I feel like he took more and more battles this year, but somehow instead of, you know, washing his name and his brand out, he somehow got more popular. It's kind of crazy. It's usually people who take too many battles, take a bunch of battles back to back. I get tired of them, but I don't really get tired of watching Danny Myers. I just think he's unique and he's refreshing, and I like the fact that he's one of them people that's gonna try in every single battle. It don't matter if he got one every week for the next 3 years. He's gonna be the same Danny Myers in every battle. And Jonai, after the Psychosis battle, I feel like he's where he needs to be. I feel like with a couple more crazy performances like that, they're gonna be yelling the top tier thing with his name. I don't know. Yo, this is a hard matchup, man. I feel like I'm copping out. You know what I mean? Because I was about to be like, I give it to Danny. Then I was like, I don't know.
I can't call it, man.
Who would I put my last dollar on, Jonai or Danny? I don't know, man. I feel like I might have Danny like 10-9 in the punchline category over Jonai, but I might have Jonai just overall lyrically, as far as the potency and consistency of his lines, a little higher than Danny. I'm gonna say Danny, but I'm not, like, that's not a conclusive thing. I'm just saying it so y'all can't say that I didn't pick a winner for the battle. All right, Thesaurus and Math. This is it's a strange matchup. It's interesting, you know what I mean? I feel like back in the day when Thesaurus was trying to cross over from Scribble Jam and Iron Solomon beat him to the punch, that this could have been an ill battle that would have happened back then that got everybody like super hype. I feel like it's a little weird timing right now for this battle. I feel like Thesaurus is gonna be mad motivated after that daylight battle though. And I don't know how much, if Math will really bring it. I actually spoke to Math and I was telling him like, yo son, like if y'all attack each other the right way, this battle's gonna be really dope. And I think it's gonna surprise a lot of people. So we'll see. I don't know. It's Math, Thesaurus. I have, if both of them was on 10, like did their best, I think I would take Math. You know what I mean? But it's just an awkward style. I don't know how they're gonna prepare for each other. It's really, I'd have to see it. But if both of them were on 10, I think I would go with Math. Pass and Moneybags. Oh my God, that's gonna be a crazy battle. That is maybe that in the next battle I'm about to say probably my most anticipated battles of this whole event. Yeah, I love Pass. I think he's the best rapper in battle rap. Yo, Moneybags is that dude, yo. Like ever since Grind Time, Moneybags is that dude that you be like, yo, he about to lose this battle. He about to lose this battle. And the next thing you know, he won like 11 battles in a row and you couldn't deny him. I know Pass is like, Moneybags is like, yo, I've been patiently waiting for them to give me a shot. Like, I'm ready. He's ready. He's 100. He did a cypher yesterday and destroyed that shit. He said a line. He said, you knew I would snap like a mousetrap. I said, you should have saved that for the battle. You know what I'm saying? It was hard. But, Pass, man. Ah, shit. You know what? I might shock y'all. I'm gonna go with Moneybags for this one. You know what I'm saying? Pass is an incredible rapper. You know what I'm saying? I think you would be hard pressed to find somebody that can match his flow in the battle rap arena. But I just see the hunger that Moneybags has, and I think sometimes when you know that determination, like I feel like Pass is cool with where he's at. He'll give a good performance and go home, chill, smoke up, and be like, yeah, you know, it is what it is. I feel like Moneybags is on a mission right now. I just think that hunger, he got that tiger in his eye, you know what I'm saying? Head Ice and Big K, man. I think everybody is looking forward to this battle. I think Big K is top 5 right now. I think if Big K if he has another year of doing what he's been doing, he's going to go down as a great. You know, he's consistent. He doesn't battle too much. He always comes with some convincing and believable shit. But then you got I Control Everything, I.C.E, I.C.E. I.C.E is hard. I feel like everyone that should beat I.C.E on paper, doesn't, because his charisma and his just like OG energy, and it's not like a negative OG energy, it's like a positive one. It's like yeah, I fuck with you, young brother, but you ain't winning the battle. Ice. You know what I mean? It's kind of like that. I fuck with you, Wolf, but nah, we ain't doing all that. We ain't doing all the punchlines, K. I'm gonna talk to this nigga. I see that, right? So I wanna, to be honest with you, I wanna say Big K, because I'm a punchline guy, and Big K's punchlines are just disgusting. But Ice has a way of, I feel like, neutralizing. He'd be like that X-Man that like neutralize your powers to where they only work a little. He like, Ice got like Magneto's helmet. You know, if you get it off, you might get to him, but it's hard to get that helmet off of him, and especially in Gjonaj. You know what I mean? Gjonaj, it's over for you. And I don't know, so I would lean towards Big K, but Ice got the Gjonaj Magneto helmet popping. I low-key think it's just gonna be a classic, and I think people who are expecting Big K to just punch Ice to death, I don't think it's gonna work like that. I think they're both gonna really get off, and I think Ice is gonna attack Big K in a way that he's never really been attacked before. You know what I mean? And I don't think Ice's angles are gonna be predictable, because I sat and thought about it, and I can kind of see where Ice might go, but kind of not. You know what I mean? So, you know, that's the Rap Grid sponsored Professor X versus Magneto battle. You know what I'm saying? Big K coming with the brainwave punchlines. Ice got on the helmet. The helmet might come off a little bit. Boom, bam, bam. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. Iron Solomon and B Magic. Now, if you go off recent battles, you have to say that Iron Solomon would win. If you're going to be real, if you're not going to be an unbiased person, you have to say that Iron Solomon is going to win this battle. Not only will he win, but he'll win in convincing fashion. Why is that? Because B Magic has slipped up a lot lately. I talked to Magic. Magic says, look, man, it's hard for me to get excited. And you know, in Magic's defense is that he battles a lot. Well, he has been lately. And he doesn't have one of these pens where he can just write the shit in the night like I believe some battle rappers might do. I think it takes a long time for him to really put effort into the shit. So if he don't really feel like doing it, it's not going to come out the way it's supposed to. Because I don't feel like he's one of them battlers that's built to battle on a super consistent basis the way he has been lately. But I spoke to Magic, man. He's excited for this one. And when someone says they're excited to do a battle, you kind of take it. Sometimes I seen B Magic before. Like, yo, man, you ready? Yeah. Whatever. I'll be motherfucking Magic. You know what I mean? But he's excited for this. You know what I mean? So hopefully we get the clean paper B Magic. You know what I'm saying? I like the conceited B Magic. I like him too. He rap really good. But I'm gonna edge it to Iron, because Iron knows what he's getting into, man. Iron selects his battles. He's a very smart person. You know what I mean? What I'd like to see is I think against B Magic, Iron might go back to that first round against Math. You know what I mean? He might set up some punchlines that hit kind of like those ones did. You know what I mean? It's the punchlines within the scheme joints. You know what I mean? I can see him doing some shit with Magic and breaking it down kind of like he did with Math's name. You know what I mean? So I don't know. That should be a good one. But I'm have to go with Solomon. But I think B Magic is gonna be way better, and he's gonna prepare way more than some skeptics might expect him to. And Pat Stay versus Hollow the Don. Now listen, I'd be cheating. I got my phone, but I'd put my phone down for this, man. So Pat Stay is one of the best battle rappers of all time. He's one of the most creative, one of the most charismatic, and some of his lines. I'm talking about when I think of Pat Stay, I think of the hollow hand. Yeah, it beats the shit out of me. Top line of all time. You know what I mean? I think of the moonwalk with steel toe boots on. Top line of all time. You know what I mean? What else? When I think of Pat, oh, you got so many chins, you make Shawn Michaels' leg tired. Crazy. You know what I mean? Like, Pat Stay has some of the craziest lines. And if you put that first round with Hollow under a microscope, I felt like Hollow won. I felt like, once again, Hollow's just charisma and his ability to connect with a crowd just overpowered some of the lyrically potent things Pat might have been saying. And obviously they're both going to prepare different. A lot of people would say, yo, Pat isn't going to do what he did the first battle because he kind of saw how Hollow played it and it's not going to be the same. But I also, if you're around, you see that Hollow is like, I'm not doing the same shit. I'm fully aware. I think they're both taking it super serious. I think of Hollow. Hollow is electric. You know what I'm saying? Hollow can look at you like this and say, booty shorts? And the room will go crazy. You know what I mean? He has that rare ability. It's hard, man. And then after Pat Stay did the zombie, if a zombie would be a Walking Dead man rebuttal. All right, man. I would listen. I'm just gonna put it to y'all like this. I would edge Hollow because it's just something. Like, they're both very charismatic, and I think just the way Hollow connects with me personally is like when he says things like the old man ting, this my old man ting, just know that thing is good. Like when I blow that thing, like I was just like, yo, this shit is crazy, son. You know what I mean? Who the fuck would think to fucking say this? Of course he can't connect with a crowd, with the Boston crowd the same way. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think it's gonna be a way better battle than it would have been on the stage, and I think it's gonna end up just being highly debated. You know what I mean? I might go with Hollow, only for the fact that I think Pat versus Calico and Pat's first battle with Hollow kind of shows. Damn. Thank you. I think that Pat versus Calico and Pat versus Hollow, that one round, kind of, it brought down Pat's stock from like a 99.5 to like a 98 to me. You know what I'm saying? And Hollow always rises to the occasion. Every time you think he could lose, like, here he goes again, still standing. So I don't know. Y'all debate about that. You know what I'm saying? I'll edge Hollow, but I wouldn't be surprised if either one. I will be surprised, however, if it's a super body bag and one of them just kills the other one. I think that will fuck shit up. I don't want to see that. I will shed a tear for battle rap if that happens. You know what I mean? And I won't do a recap. But yeah, so Massacre 2, direct. Once again, I was supposed to do a 5-minute blog, but it's 28 minutes. Sorry, y'all. Holla.
Nigga, I was supposed to get picked over Jordan that time.
Hey, you talking about Sam Bowie?
That's what it was. Me and Rhea at the same time. We both was in college. We both was killing. It's just a coincidence. Rex was the nigga to get picked. And I kept going, and I took off.
So I come from a neighborhood called Pacoima, Paru. You know, my father had heavy affiliations within the neighborhood. So all of my uncles and all people that I looked up to was from the neighborhood. So I really had no choice but to be from the neighborhood or affiliate myself with the neighborhood. So, you know,